Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Knitting on the Fly. I'm Katie, and this is episode, I can't remember, 19. We're almost at 20. That's very exciting. We're almost in the double digits. 20s? I don't know. Double digits? Almost in the 20s. Today is June. Wow, I thought I had all my notes ready, and I totally don't. June 25th, and progress has been made. Lots of progress. I give it up to my new job. I've got time to do stuff. It's fantastic. I got all the stuff done around the house. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I like it. So let's get right into it. Jet setting this week was my first week of the new job, which was absolutely fantastic. I love the airplane. I like the people I work with. I like the people I'm flying. We did one shuttle day, which is what I'm going to be doing most of the time, which is just moving executives back and forth between the Boston area and the down east area or mid-coast area of Maine. And so we did that one day. The next day we flew the owners, one of the owners from Pennsylvania back to their home and then came back to Maine. And then the next day we just flew one group down for a big conference they were having down in the Boston area. So it was a good week. It was a good first week. It wasn't too busy. And then the beautiful thing is, I'm on vacation now until the 5th. The plane has to go in for maintenance every so many hours, and it just so happens that next week it has to be in for maintenance. So I get a break. So I did a week of training, and then I worked 3 really hard days, and spent a lot of time in between running errands and knitting and spinning and doing stuff around the house and digging in my garden. And Monday I flew the morning. I came home and I tilled a garden and I planted a garden, like an 8 by 15 or 20 foot garden, and then took a shower and went back to work. So it was, even the days at work, a lot of times I have time to get stuff done in between. So that's really nice. Let me see. I took a few people flying this week in my little plane, in my little Cherokee. On Sunday, I took my honey, my honey's nephew, and my honey's nephew's little friend, 4 of us, up for a quick flight, and we just went up, circled the Rockland Harbor, kind of weaved them around a little bit, and they were having a blast, and then came in and landed. So they were in absolute heaven. They thought that was great. So that was really fun. And then on Friday, I got to take the illustrious Boutros Babe, a.k.a. Heather, a.k.a. Highland Handmaids, a.k.a. the Fibrista Files, flying. She was making her second trip down to do some interviewing on the coast. And I had her come down here to me, and we went flying. So we went up to Camden and Rockport. We were going to try to get up to Islesboro and see another one of our friends, Knitter Freak. And it was raining. Torrential downpouring up there. So maybe next time, Tina. Sorry. We were trying, but just a little too rainy up there at the time. So we came back here, and I'd taken her to the neighborhood gig store and had some lunch. And it was good. Wednesday, though, previous to that, was Heather's birthday. It was a big milestone birthday. And I think she coped with it pretty well. She seemed to have a good day. We went to the Cashmere Goat, which is hopefully going to be my new local yarn store. I know she's going to mention this too, so you may hear this double. They're really excited. They've just opened. They want to do knitting classes, like for you to learn how to knit. And I'm hoping they're going to do a knit night, like a Stitch and Bitch night. That would be really cool. The old store, the woman passed away. She had a stroke and passed away, and the store went out of business. And they had a knit night. So I'm really, really hoping that, I'm going to turn my phone off so it quits making noise. I don't really know where it is at the moment. There it is. So I'm really hoping they do some kind of knit night. But that remains to be seen. So, but they're very excited. They're very eager to help. But I know what I'm looking for. So, that's alright. They're very nice. I think they're just over eager. I think they just want everyone to be really excited. So, I bought some, I'll get to that. I'll get to what I bought later. But we went out to lunch and went to the Cashmere Goat. And then we just, Tina had to go to an appointment that actually wasn't that day. It was next week. But it was good to see her. I'm glad she came over anyway. And then we just went and hung out down by the water for a little while and shot the bull and And it was fun. It was a really good day. So she got some really good birthday presents, but I will let her talk about that on her cast. So you have to tune into her podcast Sunday night to catch up on her. Let me see. En route. Ooh, it's been a good week. Oh, now for the socks. The socks have had a rough week. There's more progress, but only like 4 more rows. So they're going. They're beautiful. I'm just really struggling. I need to concentrate so hard on the pattern that I can't do anything else while I'm on. So, but they're plugging away. Once I just get cranking, once I can get into a flow of it, I'm good. The next thing I was working on was my cousin's wedding blanket. I wanted to have that done like last week, so I had time to work on her brother's. It is not done. It is not done even close. You see that? That's like 3 inches. It's not even close to done. But you can see the pattern starting to range. It's the Lover's Knot Afghan, and you can see that's like going to be X's and O's. So there's an O on the bottom, and then it makes an X, and it'll be an O and an X all the way up. And then that is only about, that's just going to come up and meet, so it'll just be this pattern. So that's all it is, over and over and over again. It's going to be really pretty. I don't know why I pick all these complicated patterns, cabley patterns, but I do. And then I keep track of what row I'm on, because one of the cables is a 16 row cable, and the other one is 24. So you don't always know where you are. So anyway, I just print it out and cross them off as I go. And then I use my little chart keeper thing to use some good old construction paper. And I just taped it on. Oh boy. Anyway, it works. I can read it. It keeps it all organized. So anyway, there you go. So that's her blanket. So let's make it progress. But I need to get cracking because her brother's getting married in October. And I have another big fat project in store for his wedding also. And then the last thing, I got sucked in. I don't know if I talked about it last week or not. If I was going to get sucked into this summer mystery shawl. It's not a mystery now because I've seen everybody's. But I cast on. I have never finished a shawl because I get really excited and I start going along and then I get to like 300 stitches and I quit. So anyway, this one starts with the long edge. I did add 1 repeat. I added 48 stitches to it. And this is in the Vermeiza Gazpacho. It's the 80-20. I really like working with it. It's actually knitting up quite nicely. I'm going to be interesting to see how it washes and how it feels after that. Because right now it kind of feels stringy. Everyone's probably hating me right now. But I think you understand what I mean. Like, it's not uber soft, but it feels like after you wash it, it's going to relax and really puff up. Or bloom, is that what they call it? Blooming. So I'm really excited. I love the color. I've been going crazy on this. I'm almost done with chart A. I think I've just got 1 more row. I've got to purl back and then do 1 more row, and then chart A is done. So that's super awesome. I need to make a project bag for that because it doesn't have a home yet. So that's it for en route. Landed, I actually have stuff this week. Yes! I haven't had stuff for I don't know how many weeks. So, the first one, actually let's do this one first. I finished some socks. They're uber long socks. Woohoo! I did an afterthought heel using numerous places for how to do it, where to put the heel. I used the video that Leslie did from the Knit Girls on how to pick up stuff and whatever. I kind of screwed up one of the heels, but I don't care because it's in my heel and nobody will be able to notice anyway. So I did afterthought heels so they match up, and they do match except for one little spot. See that? It's purple. See the purple? And I'm okay with that. I'm not going to kill myself to finish the last 7 cast on stitches because that'll be under my pants. So anyway, what is that? Apparently I didn't do a very good job of weaving in my end. Oh, there's a kitty. Anyway, that's going to bug me until I fix it. Oh, there we go. So anyway, there's my socks. There's my vanilla socks. My first pair. And they fit. So anyway, there's one. Did you say hi? This is my boy. He's like, really, Mom? Seriously? The second is called, now if you don't like cussing, close your ears for about 3 seconds. It's called the Ass Quack Hat. It's by Laura Wilson Martos. It's, I think it's $1.99, and it's a duck butt. See? His little tail feathers? Like he's diving under the water and there's his little feet. It's a duck butt! Anyway, I know Laura, she's very awesome. So she's got this floating out there. The pattern's really easy. It's just a basic hat. The decreasing down for this was actually really easy. I was a little worried about it, but it's pretty cool. And they knit the feet separate. And yeah, it's awesome. So I think I'm going to give it to my mom, because my mom's a teacher, and she wears all kinds of crazy stuff at school. So she's going to get a duck butt hat. A duck butt. So anyway, that's all I got for Landon, but I was pretty excited about those two. As far as takeoff goes, maybe another pair of socks, because I've got lots of sock yarn in there. I want to do the Interrupting Cow pattern, Interrupting Cow sock pattern by Lala from the Knit Girls, Laura Linneman. But I need to work on the blanket. That blanket, oh, the wedding's only 2 months away, so I need to crank. But that's what I want to do. Anyway, delays, I have none, because I have tons of time at work. I've had tons of time to work on stuff, so no delays this week. It's been fantastic. I love it. So anyway, nothing for delays. Holding pattern. I'm still spinning the Katahdin from Highland Handmaids. If you can see that. It's beautiful. Reminds me of the greenness, and it's got some blues in there like the ocean. And I haven't got a lot of progress this week, but it's spinning up super, super, super thin, which is really cool because that's the thinnest I think I've ever spun anything. So I'm really trying to take my time because I like it. And Erin from Mommy Needs Yarn was complaining this week because she's frustrated with the amount of yardage she's getting with her spinning, and I totally know how she feels. I totally get it because I have yet to break 200 yards. So I'm hoping that is going to be the one. My hair's probably standing on end now. That's alright. I'll deal with it. So anyway, I'm hoping to spin that, keep spinning that, and working, taking my time on it, and see if I can get some good yardage on it. So that's the plan. So that's holding. And then reservations. I've had tons of new people friend me this week, both on Ravelry and on Plurk. So if you haven't already, a bunch of you did, but jump into the welcome. I have a group on Ravelry, Knitting on the Fly podcast. No G on the knitting. It's knitting, not knitting. Knitting on the Fly. Come introduce yourself. Let me know how you found me. People are getting to me from other podcasts, and it's good to know how you found me. It's great. It's very exciting. So, welcome to my Plurk. I'm on Twitter, although I'm not much of a tweeter. I have it, and I go read it, but I don't tweet much. I guess I feel like I'm repeating myself from Plurk. But anyway, yeah, it's been really good. We've had lots of new people. But the views have dropped, and I don't know if that's... I'm trying not to take it personally because I think people are just busy with summertime, but I hope I'm not driving people away. If I am, please tell me why. Well, if you're watching, you're probably not one of the people that aren't watching, so I guess you guys don't. The people that quit watching don't know how to tell me. Oh boy. Oh, it's middle of the afternoon. What's wrong with me? But anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's just a summer thing. I know a couple other podcasters have said their numbers have dropped a little bit too, so I don't know. It is what it is. As long as people are watching, I'll keep doing it. So whether there's 10 of you, I never thought I'd get more than maybe 20 people watching. So the fact that I've got a couple hundred every week, or actually more than that, more than a few hundred people watching every week is pretty exciting. Let me see. I'm almost out of stuff. Yeah. Oh, I've been trying to get into virtual knit night that the girls keep hosting, and I keep having computer problems. I don't know what it is. I need to try to find my other video camera. I used to have a webcam, like a little external one. For whatever reason, the webcam on my computer crashes virtual knit night. So I just end up watching and typing because I can't participate. But it sucks because I want it, because I'm laughing and tears rolling down my face and they're hysterical and I can't I can't join in. So I'm hoping to get that resolved very soon. But this week, and I've been meaning to bring this up, and this is in no way to offend anybody who's done or doing or going to do or loves any of these patterns. And I think it's just because my nose itches. It's I'm playing with fiber. I don't get it. And I'll tell you what I don't get. I've always had a thing where if everybody does it, I don't want to do it. I think that's why I like knitting. Because everybody doesn't do it. I'm fairly unique in my circle, not my online circle of friends, but my normal circle of friends. I'm the only one that knits. The only one who works knits. And I like that. But like if everyone was getting an iPod, I didn't get one. I didn't get an iPod till 2 summers ago. 2 summers ago. 2009. I got my first iPod. Because everyone else had them. I bought the Zune, which is Microsoft. I bought a Sanyo. I bought everything else but an iPod. Because everybody else had one, I didn't want one. And I think that's maybe why I'm very anti these two designers right now. It's Jared Flood and Stephen West. I don't get it. I don't get it. I have no desire to knit any of their things. None. 0. 00. I don't know what it is. I don't think any of them are earth-shattering. I don't think any of them are new and something that hasn't already been done before. Because a lot of their stuff looks like other people's stuff. And I know it's, you can only design so many triangular shawls and so many rectangular shawls, and some of them are making different shaped shawls, but I don't know. I hope I don't drive anybody away because of my opinion. But some people don't get easy either. Elizabeth Zimmerman. Some people don't get her stuff either. I've made a few of her things, but I have a really hard time because I don't like recipes. I don't like recipes in knitting. I love recipes in a cookbook because I know exactly what to do, but I don't like, kind of do this and this. That's why I have a pattern, because I want you to tell me to knit 2, purl 3, twist, do a rib, do a slip knit. I want to know exactly what to do. So easy is hard for me because I don't like the recipe. I want a pattern. But I do it because I've made a baby surprise jacket and a couple of other things, but I don't get it. Tell me. Go on the blog underneath, or don't do it on the blog because I always forget to reply to people. Go to the group under episode 19 and tell me why you love these two designers. I'm glad you do. I'm sure they're glad you do, but I don't get it. And maybe I'm just anti right now because they're the in thing. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I just don't know. But anyway, I will podcast in a week or so. I don't know. I'm not sure what I got planned next week. I have to go get my aviation medical, and hopefully I'm going to get some flying in next week, but of my own personal sort. Ooh, I got to tell you this quick, too. It's probably getting pretty long. I got a digital scale for like $7, and yes, it's very tiny. But this turns into a little tray, and it holds your yarn. Now, it's kind of a pain in the butt with fiber, because the fiber piles up, and to be honest, I'll be totally honest, I had no idea it was this little when I bought it. I thought it was about double this size. I was about this big. But then I explained why it's only $7. But I like it. It's very handy because I like to split my sock yarn up so I can make 2 socks and not have to worry about running out on the second one like I did with my honey socks. And, yeah. Ooh, I didn't talk about my Sauber ball. I had stash enhancement from the Cashmere Goat. Now, apparently, everybody knows who this is, and then I'll let you guys go for the week. It's Schoppelwohl. It's from Germany. Can you read that? It's a Zauberball. Apparently, me never hearing about this is ridiculous, because apparently people know this. It's a Zauberball Charisma. It's 420 meters, which is not the same as yards. So I want to say it's more than that. It's 25% nylon, 25% virgin wool. It's 400, it's 100 grams. You see that on the bottom? But it's purple and black. And it's long color repeats, if you can see that on there. So anyway, it's a Zauberball. Yeah! I'm pretty excited! Woo! I also had a really good paycheck this week, so I enhanced. Eek. Anyway, I'm still waiting my wheel, but I've got lots of yarn to play with. Anyway, that's it. Have a good week. I'll see you next week. I hope the weather, it's kind of a cloudy day here. I hope the rest of you have a good week. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.